welcome back, travelers. As always, we're the Improfessionals here to immortalize these stories and characters and hopefully entertain along the way. I'm Joseph, the DM for this campaign, Conflicts of Interest, and we are continuing once again. Over the past few sessions, the party, after losing Vanessa, after being attacked by the dragon Reno Ratharanisham, made their way finally deal with the person who hired Talon. Along the way, they were attacked by Talon, who had employed the aid of Jameson Russo, a member of the Black Parade, Miguel, Kesh's cousin, Arthur, Shaman's brother, and that was it, actually. It's just those. They managed to escape, making their way into the forests of the Nido Kingdom. They decided to stop in the town of Bottram, where they rested. They saw how much of a struggle it is for those people in their desolate town. But they spent time there, they rested, and have since woken, and are making their way now to their main destination, the city of Rubik, to speak with the mayor to figure out who exactly hired the assassin Talon. Now, Rogue Royals, I have to ask, if looking at the map, there is the pathway, which Bottram is kind of in an outcropping of. That would lead to the upper areas of the Nido Kingdom, and then you could go right to Rubik. Or you could travel through the forest, which one would keep you, would take less time, and two would keep you in cover, so if Talon and them are, like, trying to follow you, they will not be able to find you quite as easy. But the downside is that there are creatures and other animals and various other things that are in the forest that you could possibly encounter.
So, animals or Talon? Animals or Talon? Animals.
So we're traveling through the forest.
Yep.
Okay. So, the five of you guys are alone walking through the forest. Do you have a moment to speak, if you would like to? Also, I have a bit of a cough right now, so I apologize. Gentle listeners. Sorry, this isn't distractible.
Yeah. You see, our DM almost put us in a coffin, so now he's currently dealing with that.
Wait, did you say distractible?
No.
I thought I heard distractible.
No.
You said distractible.
Yes, with Mark, Bob, and Wade.
No. Okay. You guys have room. The floor is to all of you guys if you guys want to chat while you're walking.
Shaman,
Yes?
how are you holding up?
I'm quite terrified, to be honest.
Don't worry, we're here for you. As he grips her hand.
She just smiles. I mean, what about you, Kesh? How are you doing with your cousin?
Well, you saw how that ended.
Yeah.
I'm a little more worried about him though. He may be becoming more stronger than I thought.
I'm not sure what we're supposed to do from here. If Talon gets those people back together again, we might have some issues.
Well, hopefully the mayor of Rubik that Kesh told us about will have the name of the person who hired her so that we can take care of them and get her off our back.
And once we do get her off our back, that's one less person we have to worry about in that hate group.
Yeah.
Then, we could possibly have her aid us to possibly give us passage to the other kingdom.
I'm sorry.
What?
What?
Well, eventually we're gonna have to go meet Metzger.
Why?
Well, we have to probably see if there's any way we could possibly stop this.
So you
If
want
there's a way for diplomacy, or if she is hell-bent on this, meet her.
She seems pretty hell-bent to me.
So you want to try and talk the Queen of the Viper Kingdom out of this war?
Let's think about this.
Last time we tried to talk somebody out of it, it didn't go very well.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I know it didn't go well. But let's think about this. How many people are going to be affected? Not just our side.
Everyone.
You think she won't realize how many people she will lose?
Does she care?
Well, when she has nothing left.
I mean, to be fair, she did have someone hire Talon after Nura killed one of her captains. So I think she cares at least a little.
Even if she is a vengeful conqueror who's hell-bent on taking over this continent, it still appears that she has a little bit of feelings towards her people. So in the end, I have an idea of how I want to phrase this, because it's not just our side that's going to lose people. When all is said and done, how many people are going to be lost on her side?
She's killed so many innocents. You really think she cares?
Well, she actually hasn't killed any innocents. Remember, when the Viper Kingdom attacked the city, they didn't target civilians. In fact, the captain that Nura killed actually ordered them to avoid civilians.
Okay, so this is a war of conquest. She just wants the land.
Maybe she's trying to defend herself. Remember, they sent Ivy as a spy into her kingdom. Okay, who is paying the most attention to their surroundings right now?
You know what? I will.
Okay, roll perception, Nura.
16.
Nura, as you guys are having this conversation, genuinely considering, like, where's your next step and talking about the possibility of trying to aid in ending this war, Nura, you hear a rustle up ahead of grass and fallen leaves.
I raise my hand. Actually, no, I'm taller than everyone. I put my hand down low to my side as a means to stop everyone from moving.
Darwin stops.
What's going on?
And with that 16 perception, Nura, you see a large buck just kind of walking through the forest.
Oh, majestic.
And then you hear the spinning sound as this massive axe cuts it in half, just flying through the air, cuts it in half and sticks into the ground.
Jesus!
You all see this axe. By the way, Nura, this axe looks heavy to you, but you just see it goes flying through the air, and this poor buck just gets like bisected immediately.
I would like to summon my bow.
So you summon.
Nura's gonna take out his sword.
I would
Nura's
take
gonna look
out
in
my
the direction
blade.
in which that came from.
You look in the direction. You can see this large shadow through the forest. Nura, your heart kind of races just a bit because it's taller than you, and you can hear the ground just kind of. It's only like maybe a few inches. It seems to be around 8 feet tall. You see these burning ember-like eyes in the shadows as it's just coming slowly.
Nope, Nura bolts.
Wait, what?
What
What is it?
What are you doing?
So Nura runs the other way. Everyone else, this large figure stepping out of the shadows, you see a large bear folk.
Oh,
Nura stops
cool.
running. You bear folk.
Oh, I didn't know anyone else was here. I didn't
No!
throw my axe too close, did I?
No!
No.
Nura runs over. Wait a
The
second.
ghost.
Do I know you?
Oh, no? But did you guys want some of... Was that your deer?
Yes.
No, that's
no,
all yours.
please, go right ahead.
I didn't hit anyone, did I?
No, you're fine.
No, you're fine.
Okay,
Your game is surprisingly good.
Oh, thank you. See, Bon, I told you. As his eyes suddenly change to this emerald green. You're right, Kane. I'm actually kind of impressed how well you threw that. As they
What the
turn back
fuck?
into that burning orange ember color.
What is wrong with your eyes?
Oh? I'm Kane, and this is Bonnie. As the eyes change back to that emerald green. Hello there.
Oh, I get it. This is classic demon possession. Seen this 100 times.
Demon possession?
Demon possession?
Kill it! Kill it!
No,
Shaman, it might be a good one.
Kill what?
It might be a good
Where
one.
is it? There's no demon. There's no demon, Kane.
Oh, well, they said there was a demon.
There's no demon, I promise.
Who the fuck is talking right now?
What do you mean? Bon is talking.
What's a bonbon?
Bonbon?
My wife?
There's nobody there.
What do you mean?
Kara
She's
just looks around.
She's standing on my shoulder.
As the eyes turn back to that emerald and they see a bit more nervous. Yes, I'm standing on his shoulder. Can't you see? And you just see a nervous wink.
What is going on?
So, what are you doing in this forest?
I live here.
As he rips the axe out of the ground with one hand, he looks at the buck.
I'm sorry.
As he bites the head off.
So, quick question. What is your friend here? What kind of animal is she? Person is she? What is she?
I'm an otterfolk.
Ah, we know an otterfolk named Ivy.
The emerald eyes seem to widen, and emotion just kind of fills him. Ivy?
Yeah, she's a very major lesbian.
That's my sister.
You have a sister. She has
Her
a sister.
Ivy's sister.
Yeah.
I never got to meet Ivy.
As the eyes switch back.
I never got to meet Ivy, but Bon talks about her a lot.
Why don't you go see her?
Does Ivy know that you're she sort of blanks. With Kane here?
I don't know if she knows I'm alive. I didn't know she was.
She almost died to a cult. They wanted her for some reason.
Yeah, well, we both almost died to hunters, like our parents.
Awkward.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
would you
I'm
guys
sorry to
like?
hear.
Would you guys like some of this?
As he's just ripping the buck in half, just ripping
No,
the
that's-
legs, grabbing both legs and ripping. Just
You know what?
I
I think now's a good time to cook.
Can I cook? Can I cook, please?
You can help me.
Yeah.
So, Kane, Bonnie, how did you two meet?
Oh, well, I was wandering through the forest all alone. And I met her, and I did some things for her, and...
So I met him, and given that he was big and strong, he helped me with a few things, but eventually me and him decided that we'd be better off just together, and we started dating, technically. We never got officially married, but we are married.
How smart is Kane here?
I'm very smart.
The wheel's turning, but the hamster's dead.
Wait, somebody killed a hamster?
All right, Kane, I want you to answer me a very simple question. What is fish plus fish?
What fish? Where?
No, fish plus fish. What is that?
That's a bigger fish.
He's
would
not
like to-
wrong.
I think
would
He's
like to
not
ask.
wrong.
I think the fish is pregnant.
I'd like to ask Kane, Bonnie. We're traveling to the woods to Rubik. Have you seen anything strange in the woods we should worry about?
Oh. Well, there was this one guy. He was kind of scary. He was... he had a skull. He was very cold.
Wait, what?
Yes, I believe that he's referred to as the ghost of Iora in rumors and myth
I'm sorry, you saw him where?
in the forest.
Which direction?
That was a few days ago, so I can't quite recall.
Aw, it's
Wait,
okay.
in this forest?
Well, this forest is very big, but yes.
I just look at Tarman, Kesh, Jamin, and then John. Oh, we're all gonna fucking die, fucking die, fucking die.
Hey, Kane, do you know the quickest way to the town that's up north?
What's the north?
It's
Heaven.
Raiden.
Kane.
Oh, east? I thought you said west.
As
I thought
the
you said Wumbo.
eyes swap back to Bonnie's. Oh, you're talking about Rubik. Why do you want to go there?
There's a man who hired someone to kill me. Actually, he was hired by someone who got hired by someone who hired someone to kill
Oh
me.
my.
Oh, my head hurts.
We are just trying to find the mayor of Rubik to find whoever hired to kill Mira.
Oh, well, alright. The Mayor of Rubik is a dangerous individual, and he doesn't quite like me and Mir Kane.
Yeah, we're trying to find a way. Wait a second. You guys are adventurers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the most
Yes.
part.
Where did you guys get the little thingies that allow you to do stuff? Cause me and Bon Bon want to become one of you guys.
Oh, well
That would
then,
be
here,
Ryan.
I'll explain this. So you see that mountain over there, that big mountain.
Uh-huh.
The bear has to go over the mountains, and then has to keep walking forward until you reach a big wall.
Okay.
You find the big wall, look for the big door.
Alright.
They'll point you towards the castle. Then the guy
They
who
won't
lives in-
attack me.
No!
Last time I went to a city, which was the one you guys were talking about, they attacked me and I killed 4 of their guards. And they attacked me more, so I killed 4 more of their guards and then ran.
You know what? When you get over the mountain, go to the right. You'll find a place called Crystal Elm.
Okay.
Don't
And,
kill anybody there.
It's probably
Say-
best to let Bonnie do the talking. in this.
Yeah, let Bonnie do the talking.
Yes, Kane. As we both know, I'm better at it.
I think I have a charming personality.
Yes.
That's rough,
And-
buddy.
We can lead you to Rubik if you'd
Okay.
like. Nothing will bother you.
Yeah, everything seems to run away the moment I come by. This deer, I think, was stupid. It'll be my first mission.
As he smiles big.
I'd like to, get close to Kane.
Oh, hello.
Do you mind if I try something just for a bit?
Oh, sure.
How tall is Kane? Because I know he's
He is 8 feet
The big-
tall, which is about 4 inches taller than Nura.
okay. So I'll try and reach as far as I can to his shoulder and.
He will lean down for you.
Oh, thank you. As I do that, and this sort of blue, that same bluish glow, psychic magic starts going from my hand towards Kane as I'm using, sort of creating a psychic connection between our minds.
Whoa, that's cool. I think magic looks pretty. Bon is very good at magic.
As you hear in his head,
1, 2, 1,
3.
1.
3.
What comes after 1?
4.
as you hear, yes, this should be good. We can travel with them, and then I can help Kane guide himself to this city, get him a license if they'll accept him, and get us off this continent, and maybe find my sister.
That's a good plan. If you don't mind me asking,
Yeah, she just hears you in his head. Oh, I see. Wow, that's impressive
Sorry.
magic.
thank you. Sorry for intruding.
No, it's fine. This is actually quite convenient. I could try and explain a little bit more to you what's going on.
Yes, I want to ask, what is the situation here?
Meanwhile, Kane is just looking at, is looking at Tarmin's cooking.
Is it done yet?
No.
Kane.
Is it done yet now?
No.
Kane. A little more time.
Okay. How about now?
Okay. Anyways.
Bear with me, man.
Bear.
So, Kesh, she'll say, so, an unfortunate circumstance a little while back. a group of adventurers doing simple business was traveling through the forest and assumed that Cain was a monster and attacked him. I tried to keep them from hurting him. It got pretty bad. One of them shot an arrow that would have definitely fatally wounded him, so I got away. It was pretty bad. I transferred my soul into his body through some magic I had learned. My body's long rotted by now. But yeah, so we're just kind of together. Not that I mind, but I'm afraid of what might happen if he finds out. Another reason I want to get him off this continent, I don't know if those adventurers live on this continent or anything, and I'd rather them not get murdered if he was to ever find out. Even if he was to find out on another continent, I doubt he'd be able to get back to them. I love him to death, but he's kind of stupid.
I can just hearing Cain asking about the food. He's definitely simpler.
Well, he wasn't exactly raised the best. As she kind of mentally puts your attention to him, as you kind of look at his back and you look at his wrist, and you actually notice that he has scars around his wrist and he has whip marks on his back.
He's led a hard life, right?
He and a lot of his kind of people in a land far away, yeah. How he ended up here, I have no idea. He told me that he joined a barbarian tribe, but they kicked him out after he lost to a stronger warrior.
So once you get out to Iora, what will you do then?
Just make sure he's happy, and I don't know. Maybe try to find my sister now that I know she's alive.
Is it ready yet?
Yes, it's done.
As he just bites like a big old chunk of the meat out. Bonnie is just gonna kind of speak to everyone again. So, after we're done eating, we could start making our way there.
Uh-huh. But let's eat first.
Please control your man.
Oh, nothing can control my man.
Jamie's like, this your man's?
This your man, as he's just like lifting up like the entire thing and pouring it in his mouth. Bonnie? Yes.
Strange was sitting there. Did you know that your sister had sex with... No, I'm kidding.
What?
No.
Bonnie? Good for you.
As Tarman finishes up his cooking, getting into a nice, temperature, as he cuts in strips of steak.
So you guys sit and enjoy the pretty good venison. Cain is just like literally mouth is watering after every single bite.
It's delicious. Much better than when I eat it.
That's because it's cooked.
Cooked.
As
Maybe I should try cooking things.
No.
Don't let that man cook.
As Tarman hears this, as he looks at Cain, a smile just creeps up on his face as he feels like that satisfaction, and in his heart, like he has a soft spot for bears because of his friend.
This bear is not as smart as Bernardus was, though.
It is definitely not as smart as Bernardus, but
equally violent.
But equally as violent.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
Yeah, besides, if anything does try to attack us, I could just kill it.
As his eyes almost flare up like fire.
We don't kill things here.
What?
Don't do that here.
Why not?
Because people have worth and you don't just murder them.
That's not murder if they attack first. It's self-defense. Bonnie taught me that one.
That's not... Well, yes.
He's not wrong.
I mean... Are you full, Cain?
No.
Too bad. Is everyone ready
Actually,
to go?
no, Cain. If you just put some clothes on you, you'd actually pass for an adventurer, I bet.
Well, he does have like a leather tunic, but not anything significant.
Well, I've been...
Here, Kane, I got something for you.
Huh?
Nura takes out part of that ripped up tent, puts it around Kane, kind of clipping it into his tunic, and goes, "There, now you have a kick-ass cape."
Wow. I'm Spider-Man. Nope, and that's a no on the cape. Spider-Man doesn't wear a cape.
I don't know. I saw that one suit.
No. Also,
I saw the Spider Supreme. I saw the Spider Supreme, Joseph.
No, not the Spider Supreme. Okay. Well, I think Bon is ready to go. Yes, I think we should head out before it gets too late.
All right, that's a great idea. Let's get going.
Yeah.
So you all travel now with this gigantic bear folk who has the intelligence of a marble and has his wife inside of him in ways
that's an
that no
insult
one
to
ever
marble.
imagined. You guys travel. You try and have conversations with Kane, but they kind of end with him either stating that he's hungry, not really knowing what you're talking about, or suggesting that you guys find something to fight. However, eventually, it gets colder around you, and you kind of look out of the forest at this small town in the distance. You kind of see smoke billowing up as you see near the mountains. There's hints of snow. Not much, like just very faint bits, but still a lot colder than it is on the other side of the continent. But Kane looks.
Okay, there it is. I can't go any further or they'll try to kill me again and I'll have to kill them.
Thank you. Thank you for guiding us here.
Thank you for giving us someone to talk to. It's actually really nice. I haven't really had anyone but Kane to talk to, and, well, you know.
What? You don't like...
understand.
You don't like talking to me, Bon?
No, that's not what I mean, big guy. No, I love talking to you. I mean, I love you. It's just, you know, sometimes you don't really want to talk about anything but eating and punching things.
I do like punching things. Well, better get back. Got important business to take care of now that I'm gonna go be an adventurer.
Bon, make sure he gets there.
Oh, he will. Trust me, nothing's gonna stop him now that he has his mind set on it.
Not even the mountain. If it wants to fight, I'll give it a fight.
You look out, it might actually fight you.
As he starts walking away,
Goodbye, adventurer friends that I didn't get the names of.
As he just walks.
Goodbye, Kane.
And everybody, I'm on my way.
Wait, that's the one time it actually applies.
It actually applies this time, yes.
And they will be fucking afraid.
So, guys, before we continue forward, I bet you weren't expecting that, were you?
No.
Oh, that was awesome.
That's the
I
first
feel so
pleasant
much
surprise.
better about life.
Yes,
So much better about life.
I was like, let me give them a big fuzzy surprise. Throws his giant axe. Everyone, oh dear God, oh dear God, oh dear God. Wait, it's a bear.
Him and Honey would get along.
Yes, they would get along great, actually. Must be something about being bears.
Yeah.
I can't remember when, but I decided a little while back to have him make a cameo once you guys got to this side of the forest, like, because there's a lot more forest here. So I was like, you know what? I think him being here would make sense. So he's here. Anyways, back to it. So you guys see the city of Rubik. It's cold and quiet. Even at a distance, you can kind of feel this. It's a similar feeling to when you guys entered Botram, but there's something different about this. There's this feeling in the air. It's an eeriness. Cash, you're actually familiar with this. You've been to this city more than once back when you worked for the Black Parade. You remember the uneasiness of entering this city pretty much every time. And you know that the guards here definitely aren't friendly. But hopefully things will go well this time.
Rubik? No way.
In Rubik? No.
With the fridge? No.
So, you guys stand at the edge of the forest. looking out at the city in the distance. You guys make your way towards Rubik. Even though obviously it wouldn't be getting colder naturally, it feels like it gets colder each step as you approach this place. And as you get close enough to it, you don't really see any civilians out. In fact, you'll see a few doors creaked open, looking out. You'll see a few windows, a few blinds kind of open, but they'll shut the windows, close the blinds, close the doors. The city seems empty. You know that there's people watching you from the houses, but there's no sign of life other than that.
Man, the Nano Kingdom fucking sucks.
No, listen, that's not true. We had bear, we had deer, we had drugs.
This is what happens when a kingdom dies.
Just get to more
drugs,
awesome.
bears, and deer. That's what happens.
But you guys are pretty much right at the front center of town, and it's just nothingness. You can feel eyes on you, but you don't see anybody out.
As someone who's been here before, is this pretty normal for Rubik? Or do I feel like some?
No, yeah. I mean, it does feel like this doesn't feel like they were expecting you. Usually they're expecting you when you've come, so they'll have guards waiting. This does feel different because there's no one, but it doesn't feel out of the ordinary either.
Quiet. Too quiet.
Most likely, the mayor's area is probably the biggest building here.
Probably. So, shall we go knock?
Should we knock?
Do you know where his house is, Kesh?
It's this way as I start walking.
As you start walking further in, you immediately hear heavy footsteps. As you see this minotaur step out in this sleek kind of, it almost looks like gunmetal armor. Just very dark. The kind of this helmet over the half of his face. It almost looks muzzled in a way. But you know, Kesh, that this is one of the guards, Packard. This large minotaur. He's not one for talking, but he is very, very strong. As he's just kind of stepping out, wielding this club. And then stepping out in another section, you see this orc man. He has these blisters and boils all across his skin. He looks diseased. There's bandages wrapped around him. And then he has this leather armor over that. You can see his face is bandaged up, and it has blisters and cuts, and he has a helmet over that. And he's just holding a single battle axe, and he's just kind of grunts. Just, Coming out of the middle of town, you see this more feminine figure, but this black leather with bits of metal and this long black cloak. You see her hood is down, and you don't see a face. Like Shaman, even with your dark vision, that it's just kind of darkness where the hood is. You don't actually see past the face area. It's just darkness in that area. And she's walking out with this ornate spear. You can see detail and design on it, and you can kind of see these glowing symbols. And she just approaches, and she stands in the middle and kind of sticks the spear down and just silently stares at all of you. And then you hear... Sorry, Kesh, I forgot to mention, that orc's name is Hedoron, and Hedoron has always looked like that. You think he has some sort of, disease, hereditary disease. He never looks healthy, ever, but that doesn't seem to stop him from killing people. This person you see here, this woman, you do not know her name. You never got her name. You've also never heard a word from her mouth. You've never seen that hood be taken down. You don't know what's beneath that hood. But you hear, Kesh, a familiar voice. Kesh Forrester. How interesting to see you in our city again. As walking out in this sleek silver armor with this cloak over him, this bluish gray cloak. A scar down the right side of his face, just kind of this straight line. Likely took a sword across the face at some point. This dark elf man, this calm, cold gaze, these purple eyes. You betrayed the Black Parade. What makes you think this is a safe place for you? Especially considering you brought the Rogue Royals with you. And whoever he is. Oh, really?
God damn.
Me personally, John, I wouldn't let someone disrespect me.
No,
Waiting for some...
I just came here.
As you talk, Nura, he just calmly pulls out a rapier. Was I speaking to you, Harbinger? I was speaking to our former associate. As he just stares at you, Cash.
Understand, I wasn't entirely sure if this is safe haven or not. I do know that you're a businessman first, and not the Black Parade loyalist.
I am loyal only to him. And I will take you to him so he can decide what to do. As you hear this laughter. Valor, please. I think I can handle this sort of thing on my own. As Captain Valor, the Dark Elf, he just kind of looks, and the woman, the guard with the spear, she steps aside, all the other guards looking, as this individual with this sleek white hair and this very well-kept white beard, very pale skin, this sleek white outfit, like very bright white outfit, and then these wide yellow eyes, unblinking, quite literally. Kesh, you have never seen him blink before, and his eyes do not calm, they stay wide, they stay alert, and they are this unnatural bright yellow. The mayor of Rubik, Eobard Thrall. Kesh Forrester, I didn't think I'd be seeing you again if I was honest.
And it seems I can't be too far from the city.
What brings you? And what brings the rest of the Rogue Royals?
Well, you actually.
Really? As he calmly pulls something out of his pocket, and he flips the blade, and it's a razor, a straight razor. As he just looks at the armor of Valor, Captain Valor, he literally looks at himself in the armor and just calmly, perfects the edges of his beard before closing the blade again. Come with me. Sir, are you sure about Valor? I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself, thank you. Go along. I'm sure you have important business to deal with. Come. As Mayor Thrall starts walking in the direction of what seems to be a bar.
Alright. Tarman will walk.
Yeah, Nura's gonna go with murderous intent.
Oh.
I walk in with negotiating intent.
But all of the guards in the city are just kind of staring at all of you as you guys walk in. As you enter, you see a few civilians just kind of in the bar. In particular, you see one man, in the corner. He's got a hood on and everything. You can't make out any detail on him. But at the bar, you see this hawk, Aarakocra, who seems to just be making drinks. As the mayor calmly sits at the bar. Paulton, I am going to need 6. Right away, sir. Please, have a seat.
I'm not going to make the joke, as Tarman will actually sit down.
As bringing it out, they bring this, what looks to be wine glasses with this pink liquid inside. A cherry blossom wine.
Pretty.
As he calmly takes a sip. Please, have a drink.
Nura's gonna slide his glass over to the mayor. Why don't you do one first?
As he takes yours, pours a bit of yours into his glass, and he takes a sip. And he sits it back down and pushes it back to you. I mean none of you any ill will, I assure you. You came here to speak to me, after all.
Yeah. Tell me. Did you hire Talon to kill me?
No, of course not. I'm not in the business of hiring assassins. If I need someone dead, I'll do it myself.
Can I get some wine?
As there's already a drink in front of you, Shaman.
Heck yeah, I'm gonna drink it.
It's very...
Nerd's gonna try.
It's very sweet. It leaves this kind of lavender-like taste. Like if the smell of lavender was a taste, it's kind of what it leaves. And it's quite refreshing, but it does leave your tongue kind of like your mouth kind of dry after the first sip.
Refreshing.
Harmon looks at the mayor kind of curiously. You sound quite confident, even though your city looks like it's dying just like Bartram.
My city? Die? No. You see, my civilians simply do not trust outsiders. Outsiders tend to bring problems. No, this is the way we've always done things. Unless we know you're coming, our civilians will take shelter to stay safe. This bar is one of those shelters.
But on days where you know that no one's coming or everything's just gonna be fine, everyone's out and about?
Business as usual.
Wait, are they scared of me? Am I scary?
Yes, terrifying.
Yes!
So, and
Shaman, that's not something good.
so knowing that we came here to ask information regarding Talon and whoever she was hired by to kill Nura.
Yes. I'm not sure why the Harbinger of Storms would assume that was me who hired. But
He's not familiar with your guilds.
But I do know who it is.
What is your price?
Well, considering if I tell you, I will have to make it up to the Black Parade. How does 200 sound?
Gold or something else?
200 gold?
From each of you.
Oh, fuck you.
Let's see, there's 5 of us, right, Joseph?
Yes.
What did I
I'm just gonna
don't
drop
find?
a bag of 1,000 gold on the table.
Oh,
Oh,
Mm.
perfect.
That was mine.
Carmen? Hey! Just kidding.
That was
Because
my
you still owed me money.
As he will kind of slide it to the side, taking a sip of his wine. Kesh, are you familiar with the works of the Redwater Guild?
DM, would I have information?
The Redwater Guild, Kesh, is the leading drug guild on this continent. All of the poorer areas they tend to work in, they send people in, they get things, put out, and they leave before anyone even realizes they're there. Crystal Elm was being used as a front for this operation when Russo was mayor, before John informed the guards, or informed the kingdom what was going on, and threw Russo through a window. But the
defenestration.
But the Redwater Guild is not led by Russo, but instead by a Goliath by the name of Ronan the Unmarked. He doesn't really like that nickname, but Ronan was born with not a single marking on his body. If you know Goliath culture, those markings are significant. They are meant to tell the story of a Goliath's life from start to finish, all across their body. To be born with no markings is pretty much means you have no destiny. So he was
Damn, he a bitch.
So Ronan was cast out from the society. Most other Goliaths looked down upon him for this, but Ronan made his own destiny, built from blood and ruined lives. The Redwater Guild was not his creation, but when he took over, things improved for them and got worse for everyone else. He created a variety of drugs, including magical ones and ones that required components from certain species, including Kesh, something called pine tar, named after a particularly well-known otterfolk. Otterfolk bones ground into dust and then made into a tar-like substance, which is then smoked.
Ugh.
Doesn't even sound good.
Making drugs usually gets that response.
One hell of a high, though. No. But, pretty much...
Well, speaking from experience, are
But
we?
Ronan is well known for being heartless, a complete monster. He will kill without remorse, and he will laugh in the face of any sort of threat. And you never got the opportunity to meet him, but you know, as far as you've heard, all the things they say about him, they aren't jokes. He's not someone to be toyed with.
The Redwater Guild, that's led by Ronan, right? The guy. But
Correct.
what would he have? What connection does he have to Nura?
Oh, nothing to Nura, but in exchange for keeping his drugs out of her kingdom, Amy Metzger has worked with him more than once.
Ditch.
Black Parade business. Nothing on his end of things. Metzger has too high of an honor to do such a thing. I've had the pleasure of working with her more than once. But Ronan isn't above hiring assassins. She, Metzger, hired him to hire Talon in aiding in helping Cabal Rotmilk escape.
Is she scared of Talon?
Well, if you may know, Talon is responsible for the death of the previous queen. She wouldn't exactly look very good hiring her for a job, now would she?
Amy Metzger needed a proxy. Someone to take the fall.
And that proxy was her least favorable ally, Ronan. She despises him, rightfully so. He's an arrogant prick. And I'm sure, even though it will be a challenge, the five of you can handle it.
Killing one orc shouldn't be that hard.
Goliath.
Goliath, I mean.
Yes, but you have to take into account that he's a member of a guild. Meaning, you won't be alone.
That's not good.
Never be regretted.
Where are they hiding?
As he pulls out, actually, he'll tap on the table. Halton. As the, no, sorry, not Azimir. Aarakocra will pull out the map, and he'll point to it. Now, you see, just past our lake, there's a small clearing to the very east, next to the snowy mountains. That clearing is where he has set up business. Far enough away for no one to bother.
Well, he's bothered me.
Well, you'll have to do something about that, won't you? Might I make a suggestion, Rogue Royals?
Oh?
Please don't.
Despite your current plans dealing with Ronan, that will get Talon off your back, but the Black Parade are not happy with a lot of you.
I wouldn't imagine they are.
Oh, I know.
Which means they will continue to be a problem. Unless
Unless what?
the leader of the Black Parade has taken interest in the lot of you.
That's not good.
Particularly you, Tarmin.
Uh-oh.
He's interested in me.
Yes.
Well, tell him I'm taken.
I love that.
Oh, trust me, he knows.
He doesn't believe in boundaries.
But if you get the chance to speak with him face to face, if that's what you want to call it, you may be able to alleviate the pressure the Black Parade continues to put on you. But the only person who could do that, who could set that up, besides myself, of course, is Talon.
I don't like where this is going.
She's not one to hold grudges. And if you pay her after making her fail her mission when you kill Ronan, she'll be more agreeable in the future if you're to interact with her further.
It would be a powerful ally, of course.
Do we really want to deal with her again, though?
Trust me, and this is speaking from experience, she's a much easier person to deal with when she's not trying to kill you.
I was gonna say, I'm not sure she particularly likes me. I've
Again,
escaped 3 of her assassination attempts.
Oh, I've heard.
Again, she holds no grudges towards us.
I'm honestly surprised anyone has heard of the Rogue Royals out here.
I've heard of all of you, and those who are no longer here. But that is my suggestion. It would alleviate the pressure and allow you to continue going on about your business.
He's got a point.
Now, as much as I would like to offer you stay in my lovely city, we don't really do guests here. And on top of that, if Talon is still following you, she might come here. If I may make another suggestion, I suggest making your way to the monastery in the mountain. They're much more welcoming. And Talon would be a fool to enter there.
Why, what's at the monastery?
Monks.
But it has been a delight getting the opportunity to speak with you. Once again, to all of you, he's been talking this whole time with his eyes just slightly wide and unblinking the entire time. These bright yellow, unnaturally yellow eyes.
I'm gonna ask. So do you just not blink your eyes?
As he just leans in calmly. And you hear this like in your head, in the back of your head and from his mouth. It is best to leave some questions unanswered. As his eyes go from round pupils to slits.
All right, everyone, we're leaving.
Thank you for the information.
Not a problem. And Kesh, try to stay out of trouble.
We're getting involved with Black Parade business. I think safety is no longer our thing to choose.
Yeah.
So are you guys gonna start making your way out of this bar?
Yeah. But before Taryn leaves, Taryn just looks at the mayor. I just gotta be honest and take no offense. You are creepy as shit.
I consider that a compliment.
See what I mean?
So you guys start making your way out, all of you kind of moving forward. Shaman, you're the last to exit. And as you're starting to exit, hang on a minute, Shaman.
Huh?
As you hear it from the back of the bar, at that one man who's sitting there with the hood over, you can't really make any detail. I heard you've been looking for me.
She sort of just blinks. Ezra?
As he pulls down his hood and you see this tired-looking dark elf man with long hair, long messy hair, and a large scar across the side of his face, one of his eyes being damaged as well.
She sort of runs over. You're Ezra?
That's what people used to call me.
Okay, because I've been looking for you everywhere. Everywhere I look, there's like no dark elves.
Why don't you have a seat? You came all this way.
She will sit.
As he kind of adjusts, you notice that he's missing one of his hands.
What happened to your hand?
War. I'm surprised you were able to find me, based on a few rumors, considering everyone else in the world thinks I'm dead. I'm sure these questions had to have been important. As he just looks at you with these very much just dead eyes. Go on ahead.
Do you know anything about my family?
Is that all you came for?
No, but
Sorry to say, I was abandoned by your family a long time ago.
really? Why were you abandoned?
Because I was sick, weak and small. Couldn't possibly be the heir to a throne, so they gave me up. Well, they were gonna kill me. But luckily, someone in our community spoke out for me and adopted me. She was
Who was it?
As he does have kind of a soft smile. The best mom I could have ever asked for.
I'm kind of the same way. I was adopted by, someone named Afara.
But, sorry, I can't answer anything else about that.
Well, so, what, I know you were a military leader,
Captain.
yeah, Captain. I wanted to know about leadership.
Leadership?
Yes.
Why?
Well, my parents are dead, and I guess they need some sort of leader, even though it's kind of crumbling to the ground right now.
Is that what you want?
Leadership or crumbling to the ground?
Leadership. Is
Yes.
that the calling that your life is leading you to?
It's my duty to.
I didn't ask if it was your duty, Shaman.
Yeah, I guess it is something I'd like to do.
Well,
I'd like to a better future.
Well, then let me start you off with this. As a leader, you're going to be responsible for everyone under your leadership. All of their mistakes are your mistakes. They fail, you fail. They die, a part of you goes with them.
Got it.
You do not act for yourself anymore. You act for them. You act because every decision you make affects them, every mistake and every victory. And at the end of the day, there will be mistakes. There will be deaths. You're gonna have to learn to live.
I already know that, unfortunately.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
You're a member of this adventuring group. In the middle of a war. Is this war worth fighting?
I'm not sure.
She just looks down. Never fight unless you know it's worth it. Never stand by some sort of ideal. Never stand by someone's words. Never stand by an ideology. Unless you know that ideology is pure and true. And that person's words are pure and true. Because there are a lot of liars. There's a lot of ideals in this world that aren't what they seem. There's a lot of people in this world that aren't what they seem. At the end of the day, you can't even trust yourself. But you're gonna have to. This conflict that you're a part of, whether you like it or not, it's your decision if it's worth it. Is this war worth fighting? Are these lives worth losing? Are these lives worth saving? To me, that last question is always yes. Unless the life needs to be taken. As he just looks up at you, and his eyes seem even more somber and dead. Any more questions?
Can you go along without killing someone?
Do you want me to spare your feelings, or do you want me to be honest?
Be honest.
Those who try their best to be as good as they can, they usually don't last long.
We'll keep that in mind.
Sometimes, evil demands response, and that response cannot always be peace. That's why I stopped. That's why every war that has happened since the war I fought in, I took no part of. Or maybe I'm dead, and I didn't take a part of those wars because I couldn't. At least that's what everyone else believes.
Okay. I appreciate your help. As she just reaches out. Do you do hugs?
No.
She sort of just nods. Okay. Thank you for talking to me.
Go help your friends.
She nods and heads on out.
As you start to walk away, see a shaman. And as you look back to say bye, he's not sitting there.
That makes her shiver just slightly.
And the mayor who's sitting there drinking his wine looks at you.
Ooh, was I talking to a wall or was I talking to a person?
He just smiles and continues to drink his wine.
No, tell me seriously, was I talking to a wall or was I talking to a person? I want to make sure I don't have schizophrenia.
He finishes his glass and he gets up and he walks out.
No, I need to know if I have schizophrenia!
The rest of you, Kesh, Nura, Shaman, Kesh, Nura, Tarman, and John, you guys are starting to make your way out, and Tarman, you stop, John stopping at the same time. Wait, where's Shaman?
Shaman?
I thought she was with you.
You've lost the dark elf.
I thought she was behind us.
Well, she's dead. Let's move on.
Oh, no.
No, wait. Here she is. She's in my bag. I opened the bag.
No, she's not.
There is no shaman.
Surprise! I'm in the bag!
No, you're not. John,
it was me. I was the turkey the whole time.
John is going to make his way back towards the bar just as you're coming out. Shaman, what were you doing?
Did you not hear him call my name?
No.
Oh no, I have schizophrenia.
Schizo what now?
It's hell riding.
You remember that would it be considered uncle? Would it be considered
ancestor.
Okay. You know that ancestor I was trying to talk to?
Yeah.
He was in there.
Oh. That's
Did you see him?
I didn't. I mean, I saw the other people that were there. I didn't really notice anyone in particular. Look, as he kind of rubs her face. You can worry about it later. Right now, we need to go. Okay?
She nods.
So you guys start making your way up the mountain. It is cold, and it only gets colder the higher up you go. As you guys get to a point where you can see this massive monastery, you guys start making your way towards it, and you just hear, "Ha! Huh! Yeah! That's right! No one can take me down! I'm so big and so strong! Yeah! Yes!
I just look at them.
Yes, queen of the universe. Of course, queen of the realms. I'll absolutely marry you. As you see this bald halfling man in monk combat clothing, just aim his fist, who's there?
I just pop out of the snow. You Damar!
No!
I'm kidding.
How do I know you're kidding? You don't look like you're kidding. I promise we're not a threat. Well, you don't look like one. Oh, man.
Damn.
Hey.
Oh.
Okay, wait. Here we go.
All right, now you
We're
can
the
kill him.
Rogue Royals.
Oh, well, why didn't you just start with that?
Because I'm Your Doom was a lot funnier.
You know what? As mean as that was, you're right. As he holds his hand out to you, name's Lindsay.
I'm gonna shake his hand. Nice to meet you, Lindsay. I'm Nura.
It's pretty late. I don't actually know if anyone else is awake right now. What are you guys doing here?
We need shelter.
We're in a town close by. Yeah, we need a place to sleep. We are, at this moment in time, homeless.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. You know, I was homeless once. Anyway.
You were?
That's rough, buddy.
I guess I'll go wake the others. You know what? Go ahead and come inside. It's cold out here.
Yeah, it's colder than the night I spent with the
outside.
crooked man.
So you guys make your way in, and he's just like, "Hey, you guys! We have guests! I'll go get the priestess."
Okay. Nura's gonna look around.
You see this massive, gorgeous monastery with a garden in it, like, kind of kept, functioning with, like, a open area above it so that sunlight hits it properly. Fire, like, torches around it to keep it warm regularly. You see, obviously pillars holding this whole thing together, kind of an area for all of them to sit, like, on their knees, and an area for the priestess to stand. You see an area for training. You also see the quarters.
I have a Tarman idea. Winter glow.
Hey, wait a second. I can actually help with that. Sally was teaching me how to sew.
Well, as nice as that would be, I believe we have other things to tend to.
As,
Holy shit, who are you?
stepping out calmly in this priestess, like, it's actually kind of more of a nightgown, really, but it still looks very regal. This silver dragonborn woman.
Greetings, Rogue Royals. It is an honor to have you in our temple. I am Celestia Berevia, the priestess of this monastery. I have sent Lindsay to go wake the others.
Oh, there was no need to wake everyone up on our account. We need a place to stay for the night.
Unfortunate. But we can provide.
As, coming out of, the quarters, you see this young tiefling. Oh man, are you serious? I was just starting to get to sleep too.
That's rough, buddy.
Oh hey.
Eh?
This is Gomi. He's actually one of our newest members.
Hi, Gomi.
Oh sure, just tell them that I'm a newbie. Great. As you hear this quick pitter-pattering sound, as you just feel something go between your legs, Nura.
Holy crap.
Oh, don't worry. She's actually very friendly.
As this green kobold stops in front of you.
Hi there, my name's Mazatana, but please call me Maz. Don't call me Mazzy unless we're really good friends. But you all seem really nice, so I'm sure we will be.
Hello, Maz.
No.
Harmon just looks at her. Oh my god. She's fucking adorable.
Hey, we're not supposed to use the fucking word.
As Gomi, the tiefling, is just like, and yet you just said it. As you see this Earth Genasi man, this gray stone skin and this kind of spiked up stone, darker gray stone-like hair. You gotta admire her optimism. Hey, what's up, man? As he just kind of, he just grabs her hand, Nura, and he gives you a fist bump. Name's Striker.
Wait, he physically grabbed my hand, made it into a fist so he could bump it?
Yes.
I just look at him. You know what? I like the initiative. I'll roll for it. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
No.
We just met and we're sparring already? Hell yeah.
Just Hulk suplex.
As the tiefling is just like, could you guys at least try to keep it down a little?
Hey, Gomi, why are you such a Debbie Downer?
Hey, Maz, why are you doing this when you act like a 2-year-old? As Celestia,
This is one of our eldest members.
as this tabaxi man steps out, kind of tired eyes. A pleasure, Jonathan Valentine.
Wait, Valentine? You have a brother?
No, but I do have. Why?
We know another Valentine Genasi and Rhine.
You mean Tabaxi?
I mean Tabaxi.
A Tabaxi?
Laura.
Chloro? That's my son. I haven't seen him. I heard he had been injured. Wait. You're the Rogue Royals, right?
The
Yes.
one and only.
Indeed.
Hi. Oh, hello, sir. Yeah. You met my son?
Yes, would you like to meet mine?
We did.
I just ushered to John.
No.
They did.
He went missing years ago. How is he?
Well, last time I saw him, he greeted us by trying to kill us.
Oh.
Well, kill a ranger.
Oh.
Oh, that's a fair point.
So he hasn't changed much. As his eyes just kind of grow somber. As John's
Well,
just
I
like,
wouldn't say that.
John is just like, so since you're the eldest member, you must be, what, the mentor of these three younger ones? Oh no, I'm not the mentor. As you hear the sound of someone else walking out, no, those are my students, unfortunately. As you see this disheveled man in black robes with a cup of coffee in his hand, long, messy black hair, and these purplish eyes, he takes a sip. Name's Shuro.
Oh.
Sure.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
He's my brother.
Are you Canada events?
But no, he runs over. He's my brother. Technically, yes.
You got any more of that?
Coffee.
Pointing at his coffee.
Yeah. Go me, could you? Yes, I'm on it. So, you guys are looking for a place to rest?
Yeah, for the
Yes.
night, and then we have a bit of a mission ahead of us. We're gonna kill the leader of the Red Water Gang.
As Lindsay walks over, the Red Water Guild, aren't they the ones that like supply drugs?
Yeah.
We're gonna kill.
Yep.
Amazing. As Shuro just kind of sits down, as Gomi comes back and he has like the coffee pot, which is like a wood, like one of those metal teapots, but and he also brought a flask, and this is for me. As the priestess looks, where did you get that? As he just looks at her and puts it behind him slowly. Get what? So, you guys are the Rogue Royals? I've heard a lot about you guys. Name's Stryker. I think I already said that, but whatever.
Yeah, you said that.
Nice
but
to
it's
meet you,
nice to meet you,
Stryker.
Gotta say, I've heard so much about you guys' adventures. The pirates, the Chromatic Legion, the T-Rex.
Wait, how did you learn about the T-Rex?
I think it was mentioned by, Shuro, do you know who told us about the T-Rex? No. I have no idea how I know about it.
I do not think.
Alright. Well, in that case, you're gonna want to stay up. I got some stories for you.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, good.
I like the Stryker guy.
Oh,
Wait,
good.
quick question. Would I know anything about the T-Rex?
No, you have no idea what they're talking about.
What? Wait, what do you mean? The
As
T-Rex?
they're about to go through stories, Carmen looks at the priestess. Excuse me.
Yes.
Is there a peaceful place of solitude where I can pray?
Of course.
Thank you.
As she will lead you to this, she'll lead you away. As, Maz is just kind of staring up at Shaman. Hi, I'm Mazatana, but please, call me Maz. Don't call me Maz unless we're really good friends. I would love to be your friend, you're really pretty.
Thank you. You think I'm pretty?
Yeah. I can see why that guy keeps staring at you. As John looks away really quick.
I'm going to pour coffee out into a tin cup, and I'm gonna give it to Shaman. There you go, Shaman. Have fun.
No.
No.
As,
Yes.
as Shuro just like looks at like Kesh stare in fear. And here we go.
As soon as she drinks it, time just
It's
slows.
time for Animaniacs.
Shaman just sort of smiles.
Maybe
Hey, Shaman.
Nice to meet you, Shaman. I'm Maz. But please, wait. I said it wrong that time. She backflips. Reset. I'm Mazatana, but please call me Maz. Don't call me Mazi unless we're really good friends.
Hi, Mazatana.
I said call me Maz.
Maz.
And she just immediately looks angry. And then when you say Maz, she just smiles again.
Shaman just sort of smirks. Maz.
No.
Maz.
Yay.
Are you gonna drink that coffee, Shaman?
Yes, she will.
Mazda.
Coffee.
John stares in fear as it goes down your throat.
Did I roll
Nerd
con
also to
save?
drink the coffee.
Let's move over to Tarmin.
Wait, should I roll a con save?
No, you can handle coffee. No, we're gonna move over.
No, con save for us.
We're gonna move over to Tarmin real quick. Tarmin, she leads you to up these stairs into this sort of opening. So like it's kind of like an open window, so opening with no actual glass or anything. And it's kind of got this little ledge, but the ledge doesn't have any barriers, so be careful. This is where we come to pray to get as close as possible to our god, Bahamut, the Platinum Dragon of Justice.
I've said some mean things to him when I was younger, unfortunately.
He is a calm and understanding god. Quite the sense of humor as well. So if any insults you said were funny enough, you might have laughed. I do not know what god you pray to, but you are free to pray, and I will leave you be. As she heads downstairs, and you just hear a muffled, "Why is the stone on fire?"
As Tarmin will get on his knees, bow his head, and close his eyes. And I am going to pray.
Okay.
What?
Are you praying to Pelor, or are you praying to Bahamut?
I might actually try Bahamut this time,
Okay.
but I would also like to try and have Pelor listen in.
Well, he probably is, considering you're a worshiper of him. But go ahead. If you're praying to Bahamut, roll with advantage.
So 18.
Yes. Do you close your eyes and pray? Do you say anything in particular, or?
Bahamut, I know I'm not a worshiper of you, but I could really use your guidance.
As you sit there on your knees, the wind blows harder, and even though your eyes are closed, you can feel sunlight, and you can feel the wind and snow blowing, this cold chill going around your body, but not like nervousness, just the cold winds. And as your eyes flicker open, you are standing on a mountaintop with just snow, like, kind of coming down, and as you look up, you can see the shadow in the sky of a beautiful, massive dragon flying overhead. However, you also see, standing on this mountaintop, a gold dragonborn with a bow on her back. Took you long enough to finally get here?
Who are you?
I figured you knew, considering what Valkyrie told you, Tarmin.
It's you.
Zayara, one of that dragon's victim. Wish I could show you my heroic end, but not all of us got so lucky. I didn't even know he was there before I was dead. Have you gotten his name yet?
I do not.
Soriathan the Giftless. A dragon with no breath. Instead, a poison so necrotic that even Valkyrie's radiant blood could not survive it. An assassin. The one that killed me and my friends. You come here seeking the answer to how to create a cure.
so that when you face him to get the answers that my friend Atlas saw, you don't risk death.
Yes.
Well, it's quite simple, really. Take a healthy portion of Soriathan's venom to the best potion maker you know, and they should be able to craft a cure.
How am I supposed to get the venom?
She just smiles.
Why are you smiling?
Good luck.
Before you go, I need to know this war, this battle, the trials and tribulations that are coming. Cabal, Amy Metzger, are they able to be won?
I wasn't much growing up. Just a simple girl living her life. The only thing special about me was the dragon blood coursing through my vein. And yet, I was a member of the Talon, one of the most well-known adventuring groups in the world. So if that's possible for me, then anything is possible.
As the snow picks up, and eventually you can't see anything but the blizzard. And then the blizzard goes past you, and you find yourself sitting in that monastery again. And you can hear the panicked monks trying to put out fires and catch Shaman and Maz, who during the chaos stole some coffee and drank it as well.
Coffee, 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 coffee.
As Tarmin gets up, slowly walks down, as he reaches into his bag, pulling out the last of the pocket bacon, the smoked pocket bacon. It says, Shaman, want pocket bacon?
Pocket bacon.
Pocket bacon.
Pocket bacon. She sort of comes over.
Right here,
Pocket
as
bacon.
he hands it over.
She will munch on said pocket bacon.
I believe you all need your rest for tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Striker, lesson 1. A true adventurer can sleep anywhere. Nara falls backwards and is just asleep.
Huh. Alright. If anyone wants to take my bed, I'm gonna go sleep outside. As he runs into the cold.
Oh my god.
He's truly a Norwegian.
Nara is now asleep on the entryway of this floor.
As Maz is jumping around, she eventually comes to a stop and just kind of collapses on the ground in front of Shuro. Are you done? Don't take that as a yes.
Shaman is still
Imagine
bouncing in
Churro.
place while eating pocket bacon.
I imagine Shuro is just gonna grab a blanket and start sleeping in the big pile of people.
Yeah, he's gonna sit against one of the pillars with the blanket that he already still had on him, and he's just gonna cover up. As Shaman suddenly, all of that energy just crashes.
She will fall to the floor.
Gomi, looking at all this.
Yep, I'm gonna go get back in bed.
Later, as he will go to a bed and sleep.
Celestia, the priestess, looks at Kesh.
If you would like, I have a spare bedroom. You could take mine, it is more comfortable. And I will sleep in the guest.
No, the guest room is fine.
That's fair.
After you go to the guest room, everything is just silent until Lindsay walks in. All right, everyone, I made some delicious Panera bread. Everyone's asleep. Well, I guess I'll just
I
eat
open
this
the door.
Panera bread by myself. So the next morning comes. Nora, you wake up on the floor. You see that Stryker is awake, and you see that him and Gomi are actually training. Stryker tries to land a good hit on Gomi, but Gomi dodges and trips him, and you just hear that loud thud as Stryker hits the ground. Ugh! That was a good trick, man. Really? Didn't seem that impressive. Thanks, I guess. As he helps him up, as Shuro is just kind of laying on the floor, like sideways, drinking his coffee sideways, watching them train. Need to keep your feet steady, Striker, or it'll be easier for him to pull things off like that. Right, sorry. As Shaman, you start to wake up. As Cash, you wake up. Tarman, you do the same. As Jonathan has not come out of his room, so you don't know where he's at, but you see Celestia Barevia. She comes out. Good morning, everyone. As all of the monks kind of stop and they give a respectful bow. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Rogue Royals, your next mission, is it dangerous?
Excruciatingly.
At this point, every mission of ours is dangerous.
Yeah, that's about right too.
Such is the life of an adventurer. I wish you luck. And you have Bahamut's blessing. He will watch over you.
Actually, I'm gonna go over to Striker.
What's up, man? As he gets kicked in the face by Gomi. Keep your eye on me, Striker. Okay, just a quick pause. Okay, as he immediately sits down. Gomi, just no hesitation, immediately sits down. As Striker gets up, what's up?
I'm gonna let my no. If you weren't already a monk, there's a good life as an adventurer.
Well, we're kind of adventurers, but we tend to stay here and only go out if Bahamut, pushes us in a certain direction.
Yeah, there was this one time that me and Shuro had to go into this cave and fight this big vampire thing. It was scary and cool.
She didn't do much, but she was helpful.
Before we leave, I had a question for you.
What's up?
Y'all have any oil?
Oil?
Yeah.
Lamp oil? Ropes? Bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough. Just kidding.
I need a massive canister of oil, if you can spare.
Hey, Mrs. Barevia, do we have any oil?
Well, we have the oil for the massages. We have, lamp oil.
Ropes. No, I'm just kidding.
We don't really have any other kinds of oil, but we have those two. Oh, we do have cooking oil.
Did I have some lamp oil and some massage oil?
Sure.
I look over to Striker. When you grow up, you learn what the second stuff is for later.
Yeah, it's for massaging our backs after we're done training. As much as I enjoy it, it does get a little sore sometimes.
Ah, yes. Training. God, you're so innocent.
It's a type of training.
As Gomi's just like, they're all oblivious to those sort of things. Especially Maz.
Yeah.
I have no idea what anyone's talking about, but this brick sure looks tasty.
No, don't eat bricks.
It's
Don't eat the
Shuro is just like, actually, it's fine. Her stomach can pretty much handle anything. In fact, I'm pretty sure she has 2 stomachs.
Yeah, one for holding and one for consuming.
Like, why would they need the second stomach for holding?
Wait, hold on. You have a stomach of holding?
Pretty much. I mean, there's a limit. Otherwise, I start getting heavy and look a little chubby.
Oh, I love this place. You all are more than welcome to come with us.
As much as I would enjoy watching my students actually on the battlefield, don't think a fight against somebody like Ronan the Unmarked is exactly a first good time for some of them.
Well, they won't be fighting Roman. We will. I will. I mean, we could always use help with the other gang members. It wouldn't be directly in anything.
If you want help, I can join.
Sure. It's always useful to have another member.
Can I join?
Oh, you're gonna behave yourself?
Most likely.
Love if she came, please. Can she come with us?
Maz, this is more serious than some of the other fights we've been a part of. These people are dangerous, and they're not just monsters, but actual criminals. You think you can handle yourself?
Of course I can handle myself. Or my name isn't Jeff. Wait, my name's not Jeff.
Bezos.
No, not Bezos.
Jeffrey Mazos.
That is the worst thing. Okay.
Fine, you can join, but I need you to keep quiet and only act when I tell you.
Yes, bruh. Yeah, I was gonna say dad, but you're not my dad. You're my brother.
All right, so since the teacher is leaving, does that mean we get a day off? No. Damn it. As Shuro and Maz will leave the temple with you. Outside of the temple, you see Lindsay keeping guard, and you just see him doing the same thing as he was doing yesterday. Oh yes. Of course.
Wait, hold on. I want to roll stealth.
Okay. Of course, Queen of the Universe. Of course, I'll marry you.
No, wait. Nobody say anything. Oh, honey, I can't wait to get married.
He just screams and jumps and just rolls down at one of the cliff sides. Up to
It's too easy.
And Shuro just watches this happen and takes a sip of his coffee.
Oh, come on, that was funny.
That was funny, but we have a serious job to do.
Oh, you're gonna tell me you can't laugh before we gotta go kill 100 guys?
I'll be laughing at their charred corpses.
This sounds like a fun mission.
Only I get to laugh at Ronan's charred corpse. That's actually what the oil's for.
And
by the way, you got one bottle of each.
Thank you. I'm gonna be using that later, kids.
Also, I have a plan.
I have a plan, Arthur.
Why don't we discuss plans once we're there?
Sounds good.
I look over the cliff. He is okay, right?
Someone help me! He'll be fine.
He's fine. And we go.
Yeah, you guys start walking away. Lindsay, guys, I think I stubbed my toe. It hurts real bad. Guys, it's cold down here.
Are we the bad guys?
Did they walk away? Why does no one like me?
Dark in here.
And this is where we are going to end session. We'll get to the fight next session. So, you guys have fun today?
Very much so.
Actually, yeah, it was nice.
Good. Let's hope we can have fun next session. Alright. Thank you guys for playing. Thank anyone listening for listening. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope we'll see you for the next session. Stay adventurous.